Hello, everyone, and welcome to another listening party. This is... Fuck, I fucked up! No, this is wrong. Okay. I gotta figure out my motivation. Why? Why do I want to listen to this listening party? Why? Because LOONA is one of the greatest girl groups of all time. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is another listening party. This is a listening party for LOONA's recent comeback. This is for the Midnight EP. Today, we are going to be tackling an 8-track EP that is actually 7 tracks minus the title track. So we have the intro, which is titled Midnight, Voice, Fall Again, Universe, Hide and Seek, Oops, Star, Voice English version. Now, not to nitpick, but why is this called the Midnight album when it is 12:00 and Korea does that, military time thing? Shouldn't it be 0000? Whatever. Anyways, we are also currently live here on Twitch. We are joined by 500 amazing orbits today. We are going to be checking out this listening party live. If you ever want to join our listening parties live in the future, go ahead and follow me on Twitch over at twitch.tv/formatherapy. It's free. Making an account is free. Watching us is free. You can watch on your computer, your mobile, your rotary phone, your holograms, whatever. Would really like to see you guys there in the future. Now, before we get into this video, I need to preface that I am not ready. I am not ready. The way that I loved Why Not, and the way that we are getting... Is this perhaps the first LOONA EP in which we are getting like a fat stack of tracks? Let's go back and look at their discography real quick. So their debut EP was only 6 tracks, right? And then you had XX, which I believe was another 6 tracks, okay? And then you had the hashtag album, which was another 6 tracks. So then that means we have 8 tracks. That means we have a fat whopping amount of music. Now, if we take out the English version, which is just a rehash of Voice, that's still one additional new song. I'm excited. I'm excited that we are getting more music. And if we take out, if we're being honest, if we take out the intro, those albums are only 5 tracks, really, if you think about it. And if you take out the intro for this, if you take out the English version, it's really only 7 songs. But I'm still excited regardless. So we're going to be starting now. We are changing up our listening party format. For the listening party, we are just going to be listening to the music for the first time. This is a reaction through and through. I'm going to give like my brief first impressions of the songs and the album, but I'm really not going to do a comprehensive review until after. Oh my God, Love Cherry Motion was about to play. Sorry. I'm really not going to give a full comprehensive review until a separate video, just because it takes more than one listen to really fully appreciate a song thoroughly. And the first video that I did that for, the Blackpink, the album, that review, not the reaction, I'm talking about just the review, is over an hour long. So I did not anticipate my review being that long, but when I say it's a comprehensive review, it's a comprehensive review. So, it's taken a while for that Blackpink review to come out because I didn't realize it'd be so long and it's so much editing. So now I'm in the midst of trying to find an editor. So I'm going to be doing the same thing with LOONA's Midnight album as well. So please be patient if you see this reaction and the review's not out yet. I have to actually listen to the album for like a week, and then I have to film it, and then someone has to edit it. So I appreciate your guys' patience. Orbits, you guys are the homies. Just to show my dedication to LOONA before we get started, I don't know how many people. I should have showed this in my in my video for Why Not, but because apparently a lot of people are not aware of my my orbit tattoo. I have I had a custom design done of the it's basically the orbit and 공원소녀 logo combined together. Given that LOONA and 공원소녀 are like my two favorite girl groups, so I actually had the logos custom designed together. So it's the LOONA circle, it's the eclipse, and then it's the LOONA orbital map, and then the 공원소녀 compass on top of it. Anyways, with that said, let's get started. We're going to be checking out the intro first. This is Midnight.
Discovery Houston, we're still looking at it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter test. Houston, contact with a test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice to be in orbit.
Okay, so the intro for Midnight, epic. LOONA has some of the more epic intros. Looks like it was kind of like inspired by, I mean, we saw in the music video of LOONA literally on the moon. Fun fact, I actually know for a fact that LOONA filmed on the moon. That's right. They have the ability to breathe in space, and all that was filmed on location. But you know, you had like the Houston launch sequence sort of inspired portion in the beginning, and then it just exploded into something big. I don't know if I like this more than the actual hash intro. Let me play it real quick just so I get a refresher. I think I do like it more than the hash intro. I think I do like it more than the hash intro. You know, the feeling that I'm getting is just like, I think I just like everything about the Midnight album. Just, I mean, we're only into the intro and we've only heard the title track, but a lot of people in the comments are saying the hash intro is the best, but I don't know. I'm more into this is more my style. You know, the hash one had like these very intimidating horns and stuff like that, but I really more like the sound of the Midnight's intro. I really more like the synths and the bass. Okay, so we are going to be listening to the very first B-side. This is called Voice. Based on this intro, I don't know what to expect. I have zero expectations. fuck is this? Is this Olivia? Who's deep ass?
너를 본 순간 모든 게 설명이 돼. 놀라 모든 순간 놀라. 잠든 밤을 깨워준 목소리 너의 목소리. 목소리 나의 목소리.
I'm going to end this listening party right here because I can only imagine that everything is downhill from here. Because how do you top that? Because I'm sorry, but I have finally found the LOONA B-side that tops my favorite LOONA B-side, which was Satellite. For me, Satellite reigned supreme. It was written by my favorite songwriters, and it was just so addictive. It was so amazing. But how you gonna pull up with this? Okay, listen. Okay, Voice is one of those songs where, again, this is not a comprehensive review. This is just like my first impression, but Voice is one of those songs where it feels like I wish this had been the title track. But it's one of those, like, it's not generic and mainstream enough to be a title track. You know what I mean? It's like, I wish this had been a title track because I wish I could see every live stage for this. I wish I could see them perform this every weekend, but I know that, you know, writing title tracks, it requires a certain amount of genericism, right? It requires that kind of like typical classic K-pop hook, and it's not going to sell as well on the charts, right? And so you promote something that's a little bit more commercial. Voice is one of those songs. What? People in the chat are telling me right now that there are live stages for Voice, and Well, we're going to check that out after. But yeah, Voice, amazing. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's the best LOONA song ever. It's the most LOONAist of LOONA songs ever. It's as LOONA as it gets. Special shout out to the girl Olivia. Was that Olivia in the second verse? Who else has that deep ass voice besides Hyunjin? That entire verse is better than all of Egoist, and Egoist is amazing, okay? There's something about that was just, wow. That was, woo! My goodness, that was amazing. This is one of those songs where, like, it feels like it's like slightly 80s inspired, but also slightly 90s inspired. You know, it's like that cusp of like, you know, that transition, you know, between those two eras. Like, oh, it just hits so differently. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's just, oh, that song is, I got to listen to that chorus again, because that chorus, when they say, the way they say 목소리, the way they say 목소리, the way they say 목소리, the delivery on that. Hold on, I gotta listen through this. Bro, Olivia, what the dude? Oh, Olivia, dude. There's so we have people in the chat typing 목소리, but instead of 소리, they're writing Song of the Year SOTY, 목소리, and I'm not disagreeing. Okay, we're gonna listen to the next song. Like, please, Orbits, don't be offended when I say I don't want to listen to this next song. I just want to listen to Voice again. When I say I don't want to listen to this next song, it's not an insult to LOONA. It is high praise of how good Voice is. I just want to re-listen to Voice over and over and over again. Okay? But for the sake of this listening party, I will listen to Fall again. Here we go. Got a little bit of that 90s R&B vibe. Feels very LOONA 1/3, right? God damn. Listen, okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, who don't know much about me, I really don't like most ballads. And I don't like almost all of R&B. And Fall Again, this song, is exactly why I don't like ballads. And this is exactly why I hate R&B. Fall Again is the exact reason why I hate ballad and R&Bs, because most ballads and R&Bs do not live up to the artistry that is Fall Again. Fall Again is the type of song that holds ballads and R&B songs up to a much higher standard and level. This is that 90s R&B and ballad shit that makes modern ballad and modern R&B sound like shit to me. Listen, if you like modern ballads, if you like modern R&B, that's completely fine. I understand that I'm a pretentious asshole. I understand that when I say back in my day, I know I sound like an asshole when I say that, but I like what I like, and I can't help that I don't like what I don't like, right? And I don't like modern ballads, and I don't like modern R&B. It's frankly boring, okay? I think most modern R&B and most modern ballad, I'm talking mainstream stuff, I'm not talking like, underground stuff. That kind of stuff is especially like when we're talking like OST ballads, they write the songs in such a way that like it's less about it's not really a song, and it's not an experience, and it's more about these ballad singers showing off what amazing singers they are. You know what I mean? Like every Korean ballad is less about being a really good song, and it's more about like and them showing off that I'm a really good singer, and like. And to me, it sounds more pretentious than anything. And I'm like, make an interesting song first. That's me, I feel like Korean ballads really stopped being good after like Kim Bum-soo. I feel like Kim Bum-soo was like one of the last greats. And I feel like, and that's what I grew up on, mind you. And I know I sound like an old fogey. I sound like an old man going, back in my day, but back in my day, I loved Korean ballads and Korean R&B. I grew up on that shit. When I go to 노래방, I am that typical Korean stereotype of like, I hit that sad ballad shit, but I just can't get into modern stuff. But man, Fall Again. And even with LOONA 1/3, there are some LOONA 1/3 songs that, some of them I just don't like it. I don't vibe with it, but Fall Again is perfect. Someone said, do you sing Buzz? Absolutely, I sing Buzz. Listen to 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters is amazing. Listen, when I say that modern ballad sucks and modern R&B sucks, that doesn't mean everyone sucks. That means a majority sucks. But if a majority sucks, that means some people are going to be the exception, and the exception is Fall Again by LOONA. This was an amazing song. Someone said, do you like Dean? I don't like Dean. Editor, cut that out. Don't ever let people know that I don't like Dean. All right, let's move on to the next song. This is Universe. I like the vibe. The vibe is familiar. I'm not quite sure what it reminds me of, but the vibe is familiar. Don't Get My Hopes Up song. Hold on. I really like this build-up. Don't Get My Hopes Up. Don't Get My Hopes Up. Oh, please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, please. Please. If this chorus sucks, I'm gonna be so disappointed. This is such a good build-up. It's all right. It's all right. Whew. It wasn't disappointing, but it didn't blow my mind. But it's all right. Whew. Okay. Oh, this section is so good. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Wait, the rhythm didn't change. Oh!
끝없이 바래온 걸 realize 이제야 찾은 듯해 더 선명한 네 곁에 닿길 난 간절히 기도했어 반짝이는 universe 화려하게 비추어 눈이 날 것 같은 순간마저 끝없이 가까워 너는 나의 universe 널 향해 날아가는 걸 잊을 수 없게 새겨둘 그 빛을 make it come true Make it happen to you Make it happen to you 말없이 비춰줄게 우와 Make it happen to you Make it happen to you
Oh, who wrote this? Oh, you nasty hoe. Oh, that was so clever. Oh my God. I've never been more mind blown by there not being a drop. I didn't know that was possible, but I've never been more mind blown by there not being a drop in a chorus. In fact, I actually really hate it when songs actually keep the same rhythm and they don't change up the pace from the pre-chorus to the chorus. And oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. That first, so okay. So the reason why I was kind of freaking out in the beginning is this is one of the best buildups for a song ever. Okay? This is one of the best buildups. Hold on, I gotta listen to that again. I gotta listen to that. Give me a second.
같은 꿈에서 기다린 그곳으로 아득했었던 널 향한 모든 게
Oh my God, that part right there. That na 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 na. That's so good. That's so good. That's such a good build-up. Oh my God.
선명해져가 It's almost magical 천천히 getting closer 두근대는 네 느낌 Yeah 신비로운 universe
And this pre-chorus, oh my God, it's so beautiful and it's so delicate, right? Like their voice, it almost feels like it's it's fluttering, you know? It's like na 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 na.
나를 가득 비추어 지금 너의 떨린 숨결마저 잡힐 듯 가까워 우리만의 universe 더 선명해진 모든 걸 가슴 벅차게 펼쳐둘 순간을 make it come true
See, and that's the thing about that first chorus. It quote unquote drops in the first chorus, right? It does like your typical drop, but then it never really, it just kind of just like and it kind of just feels like it's staying in just one place, right? It doesn't feel like it really went anywhere. I was like, okay, I'm not disappointed, but it didn't slap me. I was waiting for it to slap me. And it's that second chorus where I don't see that coming, where they bring in that rhythm and they don't change it. And I don't know how they don't change it, and they just seamlessly transition into this chorus. And I don't know how that made it work. I don't know how that made it work. You know what it is? It almost feels like because they kept the rhythm going from the second verse. So they kept this rhythm from the second verse to the pre-chorus to the chorus. It's all the same. And you know what it is? I feel like by them not changing that, right? The pre-chorus almost sounds like the chorus now. And the original chorus, the drop, now sounds like the post-chorus. I feel like it completely retextualized the different segments in this song. Like, this part now sounds like the chorus. Like, here, try to re-listen to this part and recontextualize that this pre-chorus, the na-na-na-na-na-na. Because you know how in the original first part of the pre-chorus, the first pre-chorus had it was a little bit hollowed out, and then they had those epic violent strings or whatever, where it was kind of like building up the tension. There isn't that build up tension here in the pre-chorus, right? So like if you listen to it here, very much a build up, right? Very much a build up. But then when you go into the second chorus, the pre-chorus becomes the chorus. See, and now the original drop feels like a post-chorus or a second part to the chorus. Amazing. Okay, next up, we're going to be listening to Hide and Seek. Okay, this is happening. Is that Olivia again? Oh, a legit outro. Oh. Oh my god. Hide and Seek was good. Hide and Seek was good. You know, in another world, I could see Hide and Seek being a title track song. Like full stop. Not like it's not like Voice where I say like, oh, like I wish it was a title track song, but no, it's written too much like a B-side. No, I think genuinely Hide and Seek is actually written like a title track song. And a lot of people in the chat are saying it, and I completely agree. I would not be surprised if this was a Basement FX song, because it absolutely is structured like an FX song, like an old FX song. It sounds like it could have been, Hide and Seek sounds like it could have been from the Four Walls album, like with like Poppy and Cash Out and all of that. But yeah, I like Hide and Seek. It's fun. It's poppy. And you know, I think when it comes down to either Hide and Seek and Why Not, I think you have to go Why Not as the title track though, because Why Not is just Why Not is too weird to not be a title track. You know what I mean? Marketing wise, Why Not is the perfect song. Hide and Seek is really good. I think if Why Not didn't exist on this album, Hide and Seek would be the title track. I really think so. But I think Why Not is just too weird. Like, honestly, like Why Not is just the production of that is too weird and insane that you can't not have that be the title track, because when you have a song that weird, it's just going to generate more buzz and start a bigger conversation, you know? So yeah, I like Hide and Seek. It feels a little bit more mainstream, so I think it doesn't have that kind of like substance that I like, that artistic substance, you know, in the that you get from the B-sides, but I still like it a lot. Then we got Oops with an exclamation point. So I gotta pronounce this as Oops. So all right, let's get into it.
언제까지 할래? 말도 안 되는 말 Never ever again. Oh my god, 이젠 그만해. 매번 똑같은 핑계는 봐봐봐. Leave me alone. 달라진 나를 봐봐. 예전엔 내가 아니야. 애써도 소용없어. Get over yourself. Oops. 또 왜 전화를 걸어? 말도 안 되는 말 Why you call me again? Oops. 언제까지 할래? 말도 안 되는 말 Never ever again. Oops. I love myself. I love myself. 내 맘대로 내 방식대로. I love myself. I love myself. 내가 뭐래도 I say. Who I wanna be. 네가 뭘 하든지 쓸데없는 참 변하지 말고 좀 가줄래. 너 없이도 충분해. I don't wanna gotta do. 내 멋대로 다 해볼래. You better let me go.
Was that Olivia again?
붙잡을 생각만 너 얘기 뻔한 말들로. 아무런 생각 말고 내일을 기대해봐. 새롭게 태어난 날 보게 될 테니까. Oh yeah. 달라진 나를 봐봐. 예전에 내가 아냐. 관심은 필요 없어. Get for yourself.
Real quick, is that Chew? Is that Chew? Is that Chew right here?
관심은 필요 없어. Get for yourself.
Is that Chew going off in the pre? I'm sorry. I know I don't usually stop in the middle of songs, but I need to listen to that again.
관심은 필요 없어. Get for yourself. 또 왜 전화 걸어? 말도 안 되는 말 Why you call me again? 언제까지 할래? 말도 안 되는 말 Never ever again. I love myself. I love myself. 내 맘대로 내 방식대로. I love myself. I love myself. 네가 뭐래도 I say.
Holy mother of God. Oops. Have they ever done a sound like oops? I don't think so. Wow. Wow. First of all, I think in terms of rapping, quote unquote, this is the first time LOONA has actually impressed me with their rapping. You know, LOONA's quote unquote rapping. It's hard to. I keep saying quote unquote because like they're rapping. Let's say take Why Not for example. Their rapping feels more like cookie cutter. It's more talk rapping than anything. You know, like they did K-pop rapping, but they never really spit bars. You know what I mean? And I don't know who was involved in the rap section of this song, but they all did an amazing job. But Olivia, once again, popped off and just blew my mind with her rap section because Olivia has like that rap section in Why Not, and it's really cheesy. It's really cheesy that don't kill my vibe. That's a no. That's okay. You know, it's like I'm forgiving you because you're LOONA and you're Olivia Hay, but like that's a really cheesy line. And you know, that is what I call K-pop rapping, right? That's the more generic K-pop rapping. But girl spit bars this time. And oops, she channeled her inner wolf and just like took a bite out of this track. That was dope. And you know, this song made me see Chu in a completely different light. I always saw Chu as like definitely like I thought she had one of the best vocals in Midnight, but I think this completely retextualized like, oh, Chu, if Chu wasn't such a cutie pie, if Chu like had the visuals of like, I don't know, like one of those badass K-poppers, I feel like people would be all over Chu. Like in the way that like everyone loves like Shin Ryujin or Yeji from ITZY, right? Because they look badass or whatever. Like Chu looks cute, you know. But like it seems like Chu is one of those people where she hides all of her secret weapons. You know what I mean? Like Chu looks innocent, but has a black belt and could probably kick your ass. And Chu looks like, oh, she's gonna be a good vocalist, but like she actually like she didn't rap necessarily in the pre-chorus, but she tore that pre-chorus up. You know, the top line for that was amazing. I'd like to listen to it again real quick. I'll just listen to this. Hold on. That section right there, Chu got to really show a different side of herself during that section. She really, really got to show a different side of her section. That was incredible. I think that's the thing. Like, I've never seen Chu be fierce before. Like, Chu's actually being badass in that section. You know? The only way I can equate this is like, listening to Chu do that is like watching Q from The Boys perform. Like she and Q, they remind they remind me of each other a lot, where they're both really cute little beans in just off camera, but you put them in a production and they just turn badass. And I've never seen Chu actually turn badass before until now. And Chu, I think, genuinely went bad ass with this, and I can't believe she killed it. My God, amazing. Okay, last track on the album. This is Star, which is the English version of Voice. All right.
You're in my mind when I'm asleep. I'm seeing stars sinking with dreams. I don't wanna spend these hours with nobody else. I'm in your mind, you're in my dreams. I'm freaking out, I don't wanna leave. I'm so selfishly, I want you and nobody else. I can't deny it, I lose my head. Why did I do? I can't deny it, I lose all my mind. Starlight, we get shining in my mind. Ooh, shine our light all through the night. Close to me, you are all of me. I see starlight, also it's the sunrise. Shine our light all through the night. Close to me, you are all of me. These nights go by, they're falling fast. Here in the moment, gone in a flash. I stop the world to know everything is okay. Cause we're running, it makes me nervous. We're almost for sure, but we scratch the surface. So close to perfect, it hurts to throw it away. I can't deny it, I lose my head. Why it I do, I can't deny it, I lose all my lose my head. Why it I can't deny it, I lose my head. Why it I do,
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that right there?
I can't deny it, I lose my head.
Chinzor? Yo, she fucking... That's Chinzor's deep-ass voice? I've met Chinzor. Her voice is like... It's like deep.
I lose my head. Why it I do, I can't deny it, I lose all my mind. Starlight, with you shining in my mind. Ooh, shine a light all through the night. Close to me, you are all of me. I'm seeing starlight, also gets the sunrise. Shine a light all through the night. Close to me, you are all of me.
I forgot about this part.
Close to me, you are all of me. Close to me, you are all of me. We're running, it makes me nervous. We're almost for sure, but we scratch the surface. So close to perfect, it hurts to throw it away. Starlight, with you shining in my mind. Ooh, shine a light all through the night. Close to me, you are all of me. Close to me, you are all of me.
Luna has achieved a lot of incredible, enormous feats in their career. But do not forget anything, but if you need to remember one thing that they did that, I'm going to be frankly fucking honest, that I don't know if any other K-pop group in the history of K-pop music has ever done. LOONA has made an English version of a K-pop song and it doesn't sound fucking stupid. I'm going to be fucking honest. A lot of English version of K-pop songs, they're not always stupid, but sometimes there are awkward moments. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes they're either dumb or they're too simplistic. And I understand the difficulty, right? Like, even when you translate like a Japanese K-pop song and you translate it to Korean, it sounds cringy. You translate a Korean K-pop song to Japanese, it sounds cringy. And, you know, there are some exceptions, but like, you know, some people will say like, oh, this isn't bad. This isn't, this isn't that bad, whatever. It's like, not bad and great are two different things. Does that make sense? Not bad and truly great are two different things. In the sense that there are a lot of English versions of K-pop songs, but it still sounds like, oh, okay, but this is better in Korean. You know what I mean? There's always that little, at the back of your mind, there's always that little, yeah, but it sounds better in Korean. In my opinion, most, if not all, English songs, I think, oh, it sounds like a translation. Star doesn't sound like a translation. Star sounds like, how do I say this? It doesn't sound like a LOONA song. It doesn't sound like a LOONA song, but then voice sounds like a LOONA song, which is weird. You know what I mean? And I feel like whoever wrote the lyrics, bra fucking vo. Like it's a really, really well-written song, you know? Like, it's genuinely so well-written. The lyrics are actually really, really good. It sounds like an American pop song. I mean, a good American pop song, but an American pop song nevertheless. In the best way possible. And it's one of the weird few songs where Star and voice, they sound like two different songs. One or the other. Voice doesn't sound like a Korean version of Star. Star doesn't sound like an English version of voice. They're the same songs, and yet those two songs sound like they each stand on their own. And at the end, you know, when you have like that post chorus coming in where it goes da na 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 na, when that came in this time around, listening to Star, it hit differently. There's something about Star than voice where it sounds a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more yearning and a little bit more desperate, like a little bit beautiful, like they both have their own color and neither are cringy. Does that make sense? Man. See, here's the weird thing. Because I I like different parts of both songs better. Like for example, in Star, I actually like the lyrics for Starlight in the chorus. This Starlight, Starlight. I like the choice of Starlight, but I like the lyrics of 목소리 over Close to Me, where they say 목소리. 목소리 phonetically sounds better than Close to Me. And so like both songs are perfect in their own ways. You know? All right. Okay, so that was the full listen through of LOONA's Midnight album. For me, this is the first perfect LOONA album. Listening to LOONA, you know, every album, there's been one or two songs I'm like, I don't really vibe with it. This is the first perfect LOONA album. Not a single song here slacks. It is incredible. It is so well produced. It is so well made. I am definitely going to do or try to do an in-depth review of this, because this really blew my mind. This really blew my mind. I'm going to be honest. It's again, please don't take this the wrong way when I say I didn't expect LOONA to put out an album that would be contender for album of the year. I didn't think LOONA would be putting something like that out. I say that, and again, don't take offense to that when I say that I didn't expect LOONA to put out a potential album of the year. I can prove to you how much I love these girls. But objectively, past albums never really... I never got this vibe of, oh, this is a well-constructed EP, you know? For me, past albums, it felt like, I don't know, it kind of felt like, I don't know, just putting songs on an EP. You know, I feel like the Midnight album and even the Hash album a little bit have better direction. I know some people have issue with Izuman being involved with LOONA. And I know some people, I've seen comments of people saying in my video, saying that, oh, LOONA's lost their way, they've lost their sound with So What or Why Not. And here's the thing. LOONA never really had a sound or a direction. Okay? You have to understand, LOONA, look at their title tracks. You have Hi and then Butterfly. What sound, what direction are you talking about did LOONA lose? I think especially back when Jaden Jung was involved, I think they were kind of just a little bit all over the place, and they were experimenting a lot. And I think they needed a strong, experienced hand to come in and give them a more solid direction. And I agree. Did their title tracks change? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is way weirder. Like, Why Not is way weirder than Butterfly, okay? I completely admit that, but they didn't lose their sound. They didn't lose their way. Because did you listen to these B-sides? Did you listen to these B-sides? These B-sides only got better. They only got better. But the sound is still the same. The sound of the B-sides is still the same. You could put a correlation between something like LOONA's Satellite to Voice. You know? Their B-side, their discography still sounds so like there's a good synergy to it. If you remove their title tracks If you disregard thinking about their title tracks, their B-sides in large part still have a really good synergy. I don't understand the criticism saying that LOONA lost their sound again, because even in the context of, again, how did they lose their sound? They went from Hi Hi to Butterfly. How is it possible that you're telling me LOONA lost their sound when their previous two songs were so vastly different from one another? Hi Hi and Butterfly were so different from one another. At least with So What and Why Not, oh, okay, the songs don't sound similar, but they've got a clear direction. And I think Izuman were like having a hand in the production, or at least giving them a guiding artistic hand was smart. At the end of the day, like, is LOONA still doing what they set out to do? Are they making music that is, frankly, not being done by a lot of girl groups? Yeah. Is LOONA kind of breaking down fucking barriers? Yeah. So, what's the problem? You know? Anyways, I will try to do a more comprehensive review of the music if need be. But that was my live reaction to LOONA's Midnight album. That was an amazing album. I'm going to give my rating now. 10 out of 10. Come on. Was it going to be anything other than a 10 out of 10? Of course. It's a spectacular album. It is a perfect album. It was incredible. Voice alone. Listen, if this album was just 8 tracks of voice in 8 different languages, I would still probably give it a 10 out of 10. Voice is just that good. But yeah. I would say so far, so I'm going to give you my first impressions of, I would say, my favorite songs so far. Voice and Star on the same level. I don't know which one I like more. And I don't know if I will ever prefer one or the other, because I think both are so different, even though they're the same. But my favorites are Voice/Star and Universe. I think Universe is, frankly, amazing. And, yo, shout out to Olivia. Hey, what the like, Olivia Hay with the play of the game on this album. Like, whew. My God. That is it. That is the listening party for LOONA's Midnight. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe. Thank you very much for, who was that? Gorthazar for the bits. If you guys want to, speaking of bits, if you guys want to join our next live listening party, follow me on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch. We would love to have you guys here. We're going to be doing more live listening parties on Twitch. And also, I am going to potentially be doing a live reaction on Twitch to LOONA's Midnight Festival concert. Now, I was unaware that the concert was even happening until literally yesterday, and it passed already. So I immediately purchased the VOD, and the VOD is not out yet. But when the VOD is out, I'm thinking about doing a live reaction for that. But with that said, I do want to preface it, if and when I do a live reaction for the concert, I will not be showing the concert footage, just out of respect to my music taste and the copyright and all of that. But if anybody else, has the VOD and wants to watch along with me, feel free to join. But yeah, join us on Twitch. If you want to support us a little bit more, you can head on over to our Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/formatherapy, for as little as $2 a month, you get early access to videos like this, and Japanese reactions, and live stage variety show, all sorts of fun stuff. We have bonus Luna content on there as well. But if you don't want to support us monetarily, fucking whatever, that's fine. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Be notified when we check out a new video by hitting the notification bell, and go ahead and check out all our other videos over here. And